mixed grouping of cells. See, so far we have seen series grouping of cells, parallel grouping of cells. Now we are going to mix series and parallel. So that is called mixed grouping. It means in mixed grouping there are n cells connected in a row, n cells, n identical cells connected in a row, and these such n cells, these row, m type m rows are the same m rows are connected in parallel, then it is called mixed grouping of cells. This is n identical cells, that is, will have n identical cell, each having EMF of R, EMF R, and it means in general EMF of this cell is epsilon and internal resistance is R, and we will have such m rows. See, let us take, there are n cells connected in series and such rows, m rows are connected in parallel with each other. So first we will simplify the circuit, how to find out the net EMF and net internal resistance, equivalent internal resistance and current through this one. This current, see, all are positive, so positive, the current is flow like this, that is I. This we have to find out I. Let us take one row. This is row number 1, this is row number 2, this is 3 and mth row. So let us take row number 1. Row number 1 has got a cell and it has got n cells in series. N cells in series. See, take about first row. Let us talk about first row. See, EMF net, we will call it as E dash. EMF net is equal to, this is E into R, that is E plus E up to n times, that is n times, which is equal to n into E, because it is all in series. We will add up all the EMF of the battery in the first row, and R equivalent of the first row. For the first row, R net, R equivalent is equal to R plus R plus R plus up to n times. This is for a row which is equal to n times R. So this first row can be represented like this. First row is represented with that is, this is equal to n times of E, that is E dash, and R dash is equal to n times of R, first row. And there are m rows, such rows, because second row also identical, third row also identical, so we can represent like this. And third one, and fourth one, and we can say mth one. There are m type of rows. So now we can write this mth row. There are so many rows, so we can write the mth one. First row, whose net EMF is given by NE and whose equivalent resistance is given by NR, and this will also same E dash, which is equal to NE. This is R dash, E dash, R dash. There will be m rows, E dash and R dash, where E dash is equal to n times of EMF of a single cell and R dash is equal to n into R. So now after connecting, now these are in parallel now. These all, it is one single cell, all are identical. So EMF net, that is net EMF, since it is in parallel, so of course this is connected with the external resistance, or we can write like this, this is connected with external resistance like this, this is R. E net is equal to, since we have seen E net is equal to, we will write this divided by this, NE divided by NR plus this divided by this, that is, this is also NE, because C dash is equal to NE, NR, and it is up to M times, M, how many rows are 1, 2, 3, 4, M rows, up to M times divided by 1 by this one plus 1 by plus 1 by this resistance, as we have seen in the parallel circuit, 1 by NR plus 1 by NR plus 1 by NR up to M times. See here, and it will have M rows, M rows, that is 1 row, 2nd row, 3rd row, mth row, and N in series, N cells in series. This is N number of cells are connected in series, and such arrangement is M rows are connected. So we have simplified this circuit with this one, and net EMF of this circuit, we can write it. The net EMF of the circuit, we can now draw it. This we don't require now. Net EMF of this circuit, because we have simplified this one. So net EMF of this one is equal to, this is equal to M, because there are M times, M into NE by R divided by this one, M times divided by M times into 1 by NR. So E net is equal to, E net is equal to MNE by R divided by M divided by R net is equal to divided by R net. There are MNE by R, and this there are 1 by NR plus 1 by NR plus 1 by R, M times into 1 by NR. Sorry, this is 1 by this is M times, the net EMF is equal to this divided by this. This we can write by the simplify as, this is E net is equal to M times NE by M times NE by R, NE by NR, E by R, NE is equal to NE by NR into M times divided by this first one, top one, because NE by NR top, and 1 by NR M times, that is M into 1 by NR. We can cancel out this and this, we can cancel out this and this, is equal to NE. Therefore E net is equal to N into E. This is the E net for the entire combination, because see, this is the EMF of one cell and all are identical. These all are identical. In parallel combination for ideal cell, the net EMF is equal to EMF of this single cell. Their single cell EMF is equal to N into E. So we have found out net EMF of EMF, and let us find out the net, and we will find out the net R equivalent. That is R equivalent. What for this combination? R equivalent for this combination, because there are n identical internal resistance in parallel. So it means equivalent for this one is equal to, take any one of the resistance R dash divided by number of resistance in parallel, that is M. Or we can write n by r plus 1 by nr plus 1 by nr plus 1 by r up to n times. This can be written as 1 by nr, 1 by nr, 1 by nr plus 1 by nr plus up to m times is equal to 1 by r equivalent. Or we can write m into nr is equal to r m into is equal to 1 by r equivalent, or r equivalent is equal to r equivalent is equal to or r equivalent is equal to nr by m. We can write this way also, and another way if you want to write, we can write r dash r dash r dash r dash all are in parallel, so equivalent is equal to all are identical, r dash r dash r dash all are same. So take any one of this resistance divided by number of resistance. M resistors are in parallel, so r dash by m, where r dash is equal to nr by m. This we can calculate in both the ways. So this can be represented by a single circuit. So the entire mixed grouping can be represented by a single one. That is, we will represent like this: one EMF and one with, of course, with the net. This is external resistance connected now, where external resistance R and net EMF net. What is the EMF net? Is equal to N times of E. And what is R? N, R equivalent is equal to N R by M. Very simple. First we have converted this one to here. NE, 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 NE. So for parallel, the net equivalent EMF is equal to NE, that is EMF of one single cell, which we have written it here. And for this, it is all in parallel, all identical resistors in parallel. Take any one resistor divided by number of resistor in parallel, that is NR divided number of such things are parallel is M, that is this divided by M. So we got this, and we have converted the circuits this way. So this is how we have calculated this entire mixed combination. We have converted into a single circuit, simplified circuit. This is the simplified circuit. Of course, the current will flow like this. Current. Now we have to find the current. So now R total, that is resistance total. Resistance total is equal to, this is the internal resistance total of the combination, plus, because these are in series, this plus this will be total resistance, that is NR by M plus R. And EMF total, E net EMF is equal to N times of epsilon naught. So we have done this one. So current through this is equal to EMF total divided by R total, resistance total. It includes external resistance plus internal resistance. EMF total is equal to N times of epsilon naught divided by this is equal to R plus NR by M. Therefore, current through this circuit is given by, when we cross multiply this one, this is MR plus NR into M into N into EMF. See, this represents what? M into N, because there are N cells in series and such cells are available in rows. Therefore, the total M into N is equal to total number of cells in the mixed grouping. So now we can take everything this way, so we can write the current also. What is the net current? Net current is given by, net current I is given by M into N into E divided by M into R plus N into R. where R stands for the external resistance and small r represents the internal resistance of a single cell, and this represents the EMF of a single cell, and there are such m into n cells are available in the mixed grouping. Therefore, we have made it as a simplified circuit of the mixed grouping. This is the expression for this one. And now for condition for maximum current, we have to derive the condition for maximum current. It means how we can see to get the condition for maximum current. This denominator should be minimum as much as possible to be minimum. See, already you see a square plus b square is equal to, it can be written a square a minus b whole square plus 2ab. Same is the condition mr plus nr. This we consider as a, this is a, this is b. It can be written as mr under root whole square. It will give the same expression, and nr under root, same expression will give this one. This is equal to a square plus b square. So a square plus b square is equal to a minus b whole square. This is a mr under root a minus b under root nr a minus b whole square plus 2 into a into b. A is equal to under root m into r, and a and b is equal to n into r. So it means we can write this current, the maximum value for the current is equal to m n epsilon divided by, this can be, now this is equal to m r plus n r. This can be written as, so this can be written as, I can be written as same, this, because this we are going to replace with this equation, that is, which is equal to under root mr minus under root nr whole square plus 2 into under root mr into under root nr. This we have expressed this way. So now this expression, we can notice one thing. For current to be maximum, suppose this is to be maximum, the denominator has to be minimum, because suppose I is equal to a by b. If this is decreasing and this will increase, because both are inversely proportional, it means for I to be maximum, the denominator of the expression to be minimum. Why? This is minimum and this will be maximum. So for I to be I max. So we can write this, that is, we can say under root mr minus under root nr whole square plus 2 into under root mr into under root nr to be minimum. This entire expression, this is the denominator, this is to be minimum. So this cannot be, it cannot reduce, because whatever the number of rows is fixed, number of columns and rows are fixed, r is fixed, internal resistance fixed. So this cannot take part this portion cannot take any part. But this has to, it means this cannot be minimum or minimum. This is fixed value, but this can be minimum or maximum. What is its minimum value? Because anything, see, a minus b whole square, if it is coming a negative value and its square is equal to positive value, so its minimum value has to be always positive, and the minimum value difference of this one has to be 0, and it cannot be negative value. So this is negative value is not possible, its 0 value is possible, and it is positive value other than 0 is possible. So the minimum value of this expression, the minimum value of the expression, this is not possible. So this is the minimum value, because this is above 0, more than 0, it means this is not the minimum value. It means this has to be 0. This term has to be minimum. For this minimum we can write, for minimum value, this we can write it as, for I to be, for current to become maximum, in that case the denominator has to be minimum. Denominator has to be minimum. This cannot be minimum because it is a fixed value. M, R, N, small r, all are fixed. So this cannot be minimum, but this can be minimum whose value is equal to 0. Why? Because it cannot take a negative value, because it is a square value, because any square of any negative value is equal to positive value, and the minimum value for a squared term is nothing but a 0. So now it means under root mr minus under root nr, this term has to be 0, because it cannot be, this cannot give you a negative value because it is squared one, and it is always positive, and the minimum value is equal to 0. Or we can say under root mr minus under root nr is equal to 0, or nr is equal to 0, or we can write mr under root is equal to under root n into r, or we can remove this squaring both the sides. This will become mr is equal to nr. It means since I can be written as mn epsilon naught divided by m r plus n into r, this can be written this way, which is equal to m n epsilon naught divided by under root mr minus under root nr its whole square plus 2 into under root mr into under root nr. This can be written like this. For I to be is equal to I maximum, it means the denominator has to be 0, because it cannot have a negative value. That is the continuation. This, if this is has to be 0, if for I maximum this has to be 0, it means this is the condition. So we can write for I is equal to I maximum, in that condition mr should be equal to nr, where m is equal to number of rows, n is equal to number of rows in parallel, and number of cells, number of rows, and n is equal to series, number of cells in series, m is equal to number of cells in parallel, and r is equal to external resistance, small r is equal to internal resistance of a single battery out of n identical battery, and m into n, total cells is equal to m rows and n in series. This is